Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Let's see. We are going to be making dumplings today. Can I see this? All right. We are making dumplings today, and let's get started. One here. We are making dumplings today, and let's get started. Okay, and all right. How's everyone doing? And we will be making some pork and chive dumplings today. We have our dough that I've already made, which is resting right now. And let's make the filling right now. All right, thanks everyone for tuning in. Hello, Jovelyn. Okay, let's get started. Well, let's weigh out how much meat we have first. This is 1.29 pounds. Let's see how much it is in grams. 1.29 pounds, 2 grams. This is 585 grams, and we'll need 40% water, so 585 times 0.4. We'll need 234 grams of water total. Hi, Leo. Yeah, this stream is going to be fire. All right, we'll be making dumplings today, so let's make the filling first. I have 80% lean pork. This is 1.5, or this is 1.29 pounds. And we'll start with the pork first. All right, take this off. So we will need 234 grams of water. So what I am making, I'm making dumplings. So I have some dough that I have already resting. It needs another 40 minutes of resting. And right now I'm making the filling for the dumpling, which is going to be pork and chives. And yeah, and then I need to incorporate some water into the pork for the filling. Yeah, super excited. All right, what am I doing? Okay, so I need some 234 grams of water, which we'll measure out right now. So the water that we're using today is this herb water, which I have peppercorns, scallions, star anise, and ginger. It's been sitting in this water for about an hour, and that's the water we're going to incorporate into the filling. All right, and we need 234. Okay, we'll do 200 at first. We'll go half and half. This water smells so good. It has like so much flavor in it. And the way to make this filling is to slowly feed in the water while like stirring the pork really fast. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if I don't hold a candle to Leo Lin, all right? Leo's got his army in here. Yeah. Hi, Lisa. I'm making dumplings. And I'm currently making the filling right now, which is taking ground pork and sort of adding 40% water into it. All right, so I have two cousins in the chat. Hello. Hi, Leo. Hi, Layla. Thanks for joining. Soup. I'm making regular dumplings, regular pork and chive dumplings, not soup dumplings. Where am I from? I moved to the U.S. From China when I was 8. I moved to New Jersey, and I am currently in San Francisco. That's where I used to work. I got Layla is my favorite cousin. Yeah. So we're making. So the goal here is to make the filling, like to make the pork really sticky and gooey, and it takes like 40% water, and it takes a long time to incorporate. So that's what I'm doing now. Thanks, appreciate it. I try to make the videos as entertaining as possible, so I'm glad you like it. Dumplings are so good. This is my first time making dumplings in a while, though. So let's see how this goes. Like last time I made it probably was like 3 or 4 years ago, and it turned out really good, so I'm excited. Did you make the dumplings fresh or frozen? All right, a little bit more water and stir. Oh, no way. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Pei. Hopefully that's how you say your name. Wait, so did you like the potatoes? I actually really enjoyed it. Although people were roasting me in the comments about using butter, but I'm sure that you don't actually need butter for it to work. Like I actually made that recipe twice because it was so good. But it is a lot of equipment to clean up afterwards. Yeah, right? And if you try it with ketchup, it's really good too. No? What's no? All right. So as you see, as like the more water we incorporate into the filling, it gets stickier and stickier. So we want it to get almost like soupy towards the end. Spicy meal with. Let's make some college struggle meals. Yeah, we'll do that next stream. I'll make some college struggle meals next stream. All right, so yeah, I'm looking at the chat. So this is how I look at the chat on the other phone. I'm not just watching my stream on the other phone. What race am I? I am ethnically Chinese. tonkatsu ramen. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty college struggle meal stream. Dumplings. All right, so this takes a while, but just trying to incorporate more water into it. I'm making pork chive dumplings. So right now this is the filling. I'm trying to incorporate water into the pork. This is like an herb water that I've previously made. It has scallions, peppercorn, star anise, and ginger in it. And I'm incorporating that into the filling. All right. Should I tell some fun stories about my cousins in the chat? It's supposed to be wet. I don't know. I got to think of something though. All right. So at this consistency of the pork, it's time to incorporate some flavors, and this is what we have. All right. So we'll start putting in our seasoning into the pork. We'll go with some salt. Some salt. Some soy sauce. Probably do like a spoon and a half of soy sauce. Did anyone else see the potatoes shorts that I posted yesterday? That short actually did really, really well. It was the most amount of views I got in a day. It was like 4 million views in a day. Okay, we've got some regular soy sauce, and then this is dark soy sauce. For some color. And some oyster sauce. And let's see. So you gotta make sure you have all the seasoning so the filling tastes good. This is where all the flavor comes from. All right. Okay. That's it. And we're gonna put an egg into it. Some MSG. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Guys, MSG is the best flavoring in the world. You gotta trust. Then we have some here. This is the best stuff. All right, we'll add some MSG for filling. Do some 5-spice powder. And we'll have some black pepper. Okay, use this. Do some black pepper. All right, and it's time to incorporate everything again. See, this is everything that's inside, and I want to incorporate. Is anyone watching the World Series that's going on right now? Sure. So this was all the sauce that went into it. So it's gonna be super flavorful. All right. Wait, how is that? Sorry, I missed some of this. The sauce looks so gooey. What is MSG? It's like umami flavor. All right, maybe I'll freeze some dumplings and send it. Can you make xiaolongbao? I'm probably gonna make xiaolongbao into a short, because it's a little complicated to make. I don't think I can make it as well on stream. It takes a while to ferment the dough for xiaolongbao. Thanks, thanks, Lucas. All right, nice and gooey. We'll add more of the water. Yeah, I have a lot of exciting shorts coming up soon. I'm gonna be making more like buns and xiaolongbao, as well as more potato recipes since this one did so well. Can I speak Chinese? Yeah, I can speak Chinese. Um, I can also read Chinese. Hello, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. All right, a little more water. Do you live in America? Yes, I live in San Francisco. I live in San Francisco because I used to work in tech. I used to work at a couple startups doing my very first job in tech was working on drones, like photography drones, and then I worked on self-driving cars, and then I went to like big tech. I don't know a ton about the history. Sorry. All right. What kind of dumplings is? This is pork and chive dumplings. Uh, I'm making the filling now, so this is the pork. It has a bunch of seasoned water in it. It has a bunch of seasoning. And here's my dough. That's been resting. Do a Chinese food tier list? Yeah, I think that'll blow up too. Maybe I'll do one right now. Um, so I think my number one, like S-tiered Chinese food is definitely hot pot and like skewer barbecue. Those two are like my S-tier Chinese food. Um, and then I think like on a lower tier, like tier A would be like stir-fried veggies and meats and noodles. That'll be like tier A. For halal places in China, you just have to look for a green sign. If it's halal, it'll have like a green sign that says 清真. So that's how you know they're halal. So usually like the beef noodle soup places are halal. All right. So look at the texture of the meat. It's so different from before. Hi, Layla. Welcome back. A little bit more water. And I'm going to put in some sesame oil. Have I ever been to Italy? Yes, I've been to Italy. I went to Italy like about 2 years ago. I really liked it there. One of my favorite things that I tried in Italy was the sandwich. The like super famous sandwich they have in Italy, Al Venino, El Tico, I think. They also have it at a shop in New York now, which was really nice. My opinion on mapo tofu. I don't know. I kind of enjoy mapo tofu. I have never made it myself though. It has a ton of flavor. But I should try making mapo tofu for a short or something. I know that like one of the YouTubers I watch a lot have made it once and it looked really good. So I might try making it on the short. Is Chinese food better or Italian food? I can't say which one's better. Honestly, if I had to pick, I'd say Chinese food is better because there's like much more variety. Like China is so big that there's like so many different types of foods. Although I've only been to like the big cities in Italy, so I can't say about like the other types of Italian food. My favorite type of dumplings is this. It's chives with pork. This is my favorite type of dumplings. My favorite kind of Chinese cuisine, I think I just talked about it. Like my absolute S tier Chinese food is hot pot. It's like spicy hot pot and skewers. Eastern Empire? Yeah, that is true. Eastern Empire in New Jersey is elite. I agree with that. Yeah, there's like you can go to a different city and it's like a completely different type of cuisine. So like the variety is insane. I was just in I was just in China for 3 months and I actually tried like so many different things that I've never had before. What is my favorite type of dumplings? My favorite type of dumplings is chives with pork, what I'm making right now. I'm currently cutting the chives. All right. Do you have a Chinese version of sushi? I don't know if there's like there's this thing called like 生鱼片, which is uh like raw fish slices in China. I think that's like similar to sushi, but I do really like sushi. It's one of my favorite cuisines as well. My favorite sushi will probably be like a fatty tuna or like otoro. It's so good, it just like melts in your mouth. You should try Pakistani. Yeah, I would love to try Pakistani food. I haven't had a chance though, so maybe one day. Maybe I'll find like a Pakistani restaurant in San Francisco. Yum. Chinese. Maybe I'll also do like a sushi short someday. Other type of Chinese food, I actually really enjoy like Lanzhou po noodles is like one of my favorite Chinese dishes. It also happens to be halal. Um, and like when I was in high school, like I would be able to eat like 2 whole bowls of like beef noodle soup. Where's Dorothy? Dorothy's behind the camera. Do I live in China? I don't live in China. I live in San Francisco. She can see your comment though. Thanks for the reminder, Sophia. Wait, that's crazy. I didn't know there were Chinese Egyptian households. What is it like growing up in a Chinese Egyptian household? I'm so curious because I've never heard of that combination. Do I like I love California rolls. California rolls is like not authentic at all. They actually don't have California rolls in Japan, but I really like California rolls. It's one of my favorites. So I've actually been to Japan twice, and I got like their sushi there. A couple of times I got omakase there, and it was so good. Thanks, I appreciate it. Glad you like the channel. So are you in Egypt? Do you like ramen? Yeah, of course I like ramen. I've made so many. I feel like I've made a lot of ramen videos already. Hi Lisa, welcome back. So do you mean ramen by like instant ramen or like Japanese ramen? To be clear, I like both, but Japanese ramen sometimes I think some places make it way too salty, which I don't like as much. But overall, ramen's really good. It's nice and savory. I'm making dumplings, pork and chive dumplings to be specific. Is pale skin a beauty? I think it can be a beauty standard in China. Yeah, 吃货. It's my apron. My favorite food that's not from Asia? Let me think. Favorite food not from Asia? Honestly, I would have to say like American food. I love like New York style pizza. I love burgers, and like American style breakfast is like one of my favorite things to eat, like on a Sunday morning. Hello everyone. All right, so we have finished chopping our chives. That's gonna go into the pork. This might not be enough, so I have to do a couple more. Hello everyone that just joined. And we're gonna incorporate the chives into the pork. Dumplings. Is that Layla trying to call us? Oh. I'm making dumplings. Pork and chive dumplings. Hello, Estelle. Welcome. Yeah, I saw him. I'm making dumplings. Yeah. All right, let's go back to topic. Like my favorite foods outside of Asian food is like American food and Italian food. Nice. Hi, Uncle. It's my favorite ramen or sushi. I think I like sushi better than ramen. All right. I think we need a little bit more chives. I'm gonna cut a little bit more. What did you study to become a pilot? In college, and eating. In college, I studied electrical and computer engineering. I didn't study like I was never a professional pilot. I became a pilot for fun. What did I want to be when I was a kid? I wanted to be a pilot, but I didn't end up being a professional pilot. Um, yeah, so I studied electrical and computer engineering in college, and then after I graduated college, I worked as a software engineer. And so with like my like I guess disposable income, I like learned to be a pilot as a hobby. So that's how I became a pilot. All right, I'll try and come to Egypt one day. And let's see, what else? So it actually took me like 4 years to get my pilot's license. So like when I first moved out to San Francisco, I took like one lesson and I stopped for like a year and a half. And then I picked it back up again to finally finish it like after 2 years. Is that an Indian flag? I've never been to India, no. One day I'll hit up all the Central Asian countries and Southeast Asian countries. I'm planning to go back to Asia in December though, after Thanksgiving. Layla versus Leo cooking challenge. Yeah, we'll do a cooking stream with my cousins in the chat during Thanksgiving. Either stream or video or baking. All of the above. I think I don't know about that. Layla's pretty good at cooking. Yeah. All right. We have another 16 minutes on the dumpling dough. And what else? Don't know about that. That's crazy. So when I was working as a software engineer, like all I wanted to do was fly airplanes, and I actually became like I actually became like proficient enough to fly aerobatics when I was a pilot. All right, almost done with this. Favorite dish from Southern Asia? I don't know if does Vietnam count as Southern Asia. I think like pho is one of my favorite dishes. Do you like steak, and what's your favorite kind? Yeah, I love steak. My favorite kind of steak is like a reverse seared ribeye. I think I've made a video on steak. I made a short on steak before. It's like Argentinian reverse seared ribeye with like a chimichurri sauce. All right, we're almost ready to start making the dumplings. What else from South? And there's this like Indian dish that I really like. I forgot what it's called. It's like this. It's these round balls that's super sweet in a syrup. I really enjoy that. Forgot what it's called though. Pho is East Asian. Well, okay, it's Southeast Asian, so that's also kind of South Asian, I guess. Misty, is that what it's called? Yeah, I really like that. All right, the filling is done. We'll start making the dough now. Clean up and start making the dough. All right, it's finally time to start making the dumplings. I'm gonna clean up the working surface a bit and we'll start making dumplings. Do you live again? Yes, I'm live again. I'm probably gonna live stream. So I'm actually live because I'm in this YouTube program that's trying to promote vertical live streams right now. And I need to do 3 vertical live streams by November 3rd. So this is my second live stream. But I think I actually really enjoy live streaming. So I'll probably do like weekly or bi-weekly or twice a week live streams even after it ends. All right. Okay. So now it's time to assemble the dumplings. All right, I'm gonna coat the surface with flour. Do you like YouTube? I love YouTube. I mean, I've like watched YouTube since, I don't know, probably like middle school, I'd say. Like elementary school. Like I've been on YouTube for 13, 14 years. Like when I was on YouTube before YouTube got bought by Google, which is crazy. Like this account I have is like 14 years old, I think. All right. Here is our dough. We're gonna start making dumplings. I'm gonna cook in water, like not a steamer. Like just cook it in water, boil it, while you become a full-time YouTube. I am currently already full-time YouTube. I've quit my job. Well, I didn't quit my job for YouTube. I quit my job because I was pretty burnt out working in tech. But I ended up doing YouTube for fun. I really enjoy it. Hello, top movies. Top movies is Top Gun. Top Gun and Top Gun 2 is my 2 favorite movies, probably. It's what sort of got me into trying to fly airplanes from China. I have actually never seen too many Chinese movies, unfortunately. Most of the movies I've watched has been American movies. What phone and camera do I use? I use an iPhone. I use an iPhone 15 Pro Max to live stream. All right, so we have our dough. I'm gonna separate that out. Make a Chinese Yeah, I will make a Chinese food tier list. I think I've already mentioned a couple things that I really enjoy. Like my absolute top favorite. Uh, my absolute top favorite Chinese food is hot pot and skewers. Do you have time to cook when you work in tech? Barely. Like I had time to cook on the weekends when I worked in tech, but not during the weekday. Like very rare. Also, like in tech, they feed you, so you didn't really have to cook. Like there's free lunch, and if you stay late enough, you get free dinner. So you pretty much don't have to learn how to cook. All right, cover that up. Favorite food from other cuisines. Let's see. My favorite Italian food will probably have to be bolognese. Um, my favorite like Spanish food would be like paella, like seafood paella. Why did you become a food YouTuber? So I kind of became a food YouTuber by accident. I was like an aviation YouTuber for like a year, and that didn't really get a lot of traction. So I like edited for fun some of my like travel videos I had in Japan and China, and those got a ton of views. Like they didn't get a ton of views, but they got more views than I expected. So I ended up like leaning into that, and I ended up leaning into that and started making more food videos, and they got more and more views, and sort of that's what I do now. And I also really like cooking too, so it's not like I don't like cooking. So it's not a like very far fetched thing. San Francisco is very expensive. Have you tried? I have tried Indian food. There's a lot of Indian food restaurants in San Francisco that I've tried. When I worked, vegan goat meat squab. Yes, I have. I've eaten both of them. I've had roasted squab. I think is really good, and goat meat. I, I feel like it's almost the same as lamb, right? Which I have had. All right, and we'll start making dumplings. Yeah, it's my wife. But yeah, I do cook for her all the time. I don't play basketball or badminton, but I play tennis. Say hi, Dorothy. Do you want to say hi? Dorothy's camera shy. She doesn't want to say hi. She's behind the camera. She's moderating the chat. Layla, are you watching? Are you watching this at work? Do you have to hide? I don't have to hide for basketball. I'm 5 feet 10. I cannot play basketball. But uh, but I play a lot of tennis, which I mean I don't really watch live sports, but I play tennis. I watch like highlights on YouTube. Is the extent of my it's the extent of my like live sports watching. Have you eaten Turkish food before? Does like shawarma count as Turkish food? I've had shawarma. Um, actually, I think I have tzatziki. There's like a really good Turkish barbecue place in the San Francisco Bay Area that I've been to a couple times. Yeah, Layla's number one fan. Yeah, we're making the dumpling skins right now. We'll start making dumplings. Have you tried Hell's Kitchen? I have not tried eating at Hell's Kitchen before. I don't watch cooking shows, but I don't watch cooking shows, but I watch a lot of cooking YouTube. So I watch like things like Josh Weissman, Benjamin Babish, Nick DeGiovanni. I watch a lot of that. Tell us stories. Okay, what stories do you want to hear, Layla? What do you want to hear? Dumplings. Next level chef. Yeah, 4 a.m. Where is it at 4 a.m. right now? Because it's currently 6 p.m. in San Francisco, in California. Oh, I'll tell you guys this. So I'm actually like having this amount of views is actually pretty new to me. And when I was like filming in China, we went to when I was filming in China, we went to this coffee shop in Chengdu. And I was just like pretty casual, like I was gonna go film a video there. I thought pretty much nothing of it. And and that video ended up getting like 10 plus million views on Instagram and got like probably like 20 million views across like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And that like coffee place blew up. So she was telling me that like all her customers are now like international people visiting Chengdu, and that was pretty crazy for me. It's like my very first time like going to a restaurant and like featuring on the channel and having it blow up. Read novels. I'm currently reading The Restaurant at the End of the Universe, which is the sequel to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Who is the cameraman? The camera woman is my wife. She's behind the camera. Here's the dumplings. I am the better cook. That's why I am the cooking YouTuber. Favorite chef? I think it'll go bad before it gets to you. So I actually learned how to make these dumplings when I was working at my uncle's restaurant. So, and my cousins are in the chat. My favorite cousin? I don't have a favorite cousin. All my cousins are my favorite cousins. My family's from China. But Eastern Empire South. Yeah, everyone who's in New Jersey should go eat at Eastern Empire. Best college? I don't know. Best college is Rutgers, obviously. Rutgers is the best college. Rutgers, the State University of New Jersey, is the best college in the world. Better than even better than UPenn. Fordham Lincoln Center. Never heard of that. What is that? Yeah, why are people getting triggered in the chat? Denzel Wash. What does Denzel Washington have to do with anything? That's crazy. Does anyone have a favorite shape for dumplings? These are like the only dumpling shapes I know how to do. What's my favorite anime? Uh, I forgot the name. There's one and oh, it's called Baby Steps. It's an anime about tennis. So it's about this like uh, middle school boy that picked up tennis, and it goes through his like whole journey of like learning how to play tennis and then becoming pro. I'm making dumplings. I'm halfway through making dumplings. Not Prince of Tennis. I have never seen Prince of Tennis, but I heard it's also a good show. It's called Baby Steps, and I really really like it. Like it goes into detail of like the psychology of playing tennis and like the progression that you go through. Where's the video of my cousins? I don't know, because my cousins have not been has not been in San Francisco. Maybe you should come visit me in San Francisco and we can make a video. Slam Dunk is, yeah, I've watched Slam Dunk actually when I was little. I don't watch it now though. Oh, all right, make a couple more dumplings and we'll start cooking. Where's the pot? Yeah. I'll use the big one. Here's the big one. Big pot. All right, we're almost ready to cook the dumplings. Drop the pen. Drop the pen where? What are you talking about, Layla? I need locations. I can't get docs on stream, so maybe I'll run. But if you want to try dumplings, you can go to Easter Empire and get dumplings. They make the same dumplings that I do at Easter Empire. Oh, market. Layla, I don't know. I don't know if you know how to market though, so that's the problem. Watch Someone in Love. What is the chat? What is the chat? Job application center. Yeah, maybe I'll hire an editor from chat. All right. Easter Empire in Oakhurst, New Jersey. Chinese food? Question mark? Huh? Layla, do you want to work for free? I'll hire you if you work for free. Video games. I play GTA 5. I play Age of Empires. It's like a RTS game. It's like a super old RTS game actually. I don't play any of like I play Zelda. I play a lot of like Switch games. Play Zelda, Mario Party. I like RTS games though. I used to play a lot of RTS. Yeah, I would like play Age of Empires even while I was working until like 4 o'clock in the morning, which kind of became a problem. So I quit. Also, back in the day, like in high school, I played RuneScape. I don't know if anyone has heard of that game. It's sort of had a resurgence lately from like WoW players. EE is watching this. What does that mean, Layla? Biggest supporters? Who's watching? Bruh. Yeah, if everyone's in New Jersey, you should visit Eastern Empire. It's a great Chinese restaurant. I haven't played Minecraft actually, but I know how popular it is. Like Minecraft content does really well on YouTube. Let me show this. Look at the dumplings I have. Untrained monk. What? What does that mean? Favorite holiday? Favorite holiday probably is, I think, Thanksgiving, because I feel like it's the most fun holiday. Also Chinese New Year's, because of the good food. Wait, what game didn't do well? Alright, I'm making a different shape of dumplings. I am getting hungry too. Alright, different shape. Let's play a game. What game do you want to play? Maybe I'll do a gaming stream. Anyone interested in a gaming stream? Maybe I'll do that one day. Do you get paid? She doesn't get paid. Catan? No gaming, please. Do you not like games? I've never played Minecraft, so I don't know. Like I feel like I'm too late to the Minecraft game. I feel like I'm way too late to the Minecraft game. Actually, I'm trying to like play less games because I have like a very addictive personality. So like once I start playing games, I like can't stop and I don't get anything done. So I try not to play too many games. Because if I play games, I just pretty much get nothing done. I am not Gen Z. I am a millennial. But I know Minecraft is super popular in Gen Z. I don't know if my cousins ever played it though. Leo, did you ever play Minecraft? Could you try fry one? All right, I'll fry a couple dumplings. Yeah. Don't get carpal tunnel from playing video games. That's definitely not worth it. I actually got like pretty close to having carpal tunnel while I was working because I was on the computer so much. All right, hopefully these dumplings will turn out well. They look pretty decent. So. I mean, you can't like deep fry it, but you can like pan fry it, which I'll try to do a couple. I'll put some like starch water in there too. What are you making? I'm making dumplings. These are sticking. I'm making dumplings. The filling is pork and chives and a bunch of seasoning. Hello, Evan. Welcome to the stream. We are making dumplings, and we're almost done making dumplings, actually. I'm gonna cook it soon. Why can you not eat normal dumplings? Okay. Yeah, I mean, these dumplings also work with pork and lamb, so that's fine. Like, there's like a bunch of recipes online that has it with pork and lamb. Oh, sorry, not pork and beef and lamb. There's a bunch of recipes with beef and lamb. Okay, so I think it's almost ready. We'll make some dumplings. Bring it over. Hold on. I'll fry some. Need some starch water. All right, it's time to make some dumplings. The water's coming up to temperature. We'll make some starch water. I think put some oil into it. Hold on. There's the oil. All right. What's going on? Have a trip to China. I'm gonna go back to Asia, including China, in December. Also suggest making a website. Alright, I will. Making a website is definitely on my list of things to do. Uncle Roger view. Alright. If Uncle Roger is disappointed in the induction stove, then Uncle Roger can pay for my gas stove that I don't have. Okay, I'm gonna drop some dumplings. Alright, turn the water up. Huh? Let's do. All right, Layla. Yeah, let's do a collab. What do you want to do? Do you have an idea? what kind of collab you want to do? Top 3 places in China to visit. Top 3 places, I have to say, let me think about it. If you're like interested in food, I would say Yunnan as well as Guangzhou for food. These are like 2 of the favorite places. My favorite places that have really good food. Also Fuzhou, if you're from that area, if you know, you know. All right, make some dumplings. All right, someone requested fried dumplings, so that's what we're doing here. And then we also have some boiled dumplings. Put a timer on for 10 minutes. All right, let's see what's going on. If you try Pakistan, I have not tried Pakistani food, unfortunately. Making 2 different dishes. I'm making 1 boiled dumplings and 1 fried dumplings. So someone requested fried dumplings. And too small. Bigger one. Cute. We have. All right. Let's go. The dumplings look really good. What's up, Beijing? Please send me some samples by mail. Maybe I'll start like making like pre-made dishes and offer them. Some more water, I think. Open a restaurant. If you want to visit a restaurant, you can go to Eastern Empire. That's where I used to work. Look at my #1 crown. Good job on #1, Layla. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, new people. All right. So if you're new, we're making dumplings. I've already wrapped them. So I'm making 2 dishes. One is fried dumplings and one is boiled dumplings. Yakutia. I've never been to the coldest village on earth, so I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. Drop the E, Ali. I don't know if I can send Eastern Empire as in Oakhurst. Search it up on Google. All right, I'm so excited to try. I'm so hungry. Is anyone watching the World Series that's happening right now? I might cook. I might do like Korean barbecue for a stream. I think that would be a good idea. Um, all right, maybe I'll check it out afterwards. Go Jays? No way. No way you're rooting for the Canadian team. Okay, the Mets are not playing the World Series, Layla. What? That's crazy. I think if I do like Korean barbecue, it'll be more of like a mukbang instead of a cooking stream. That's crazy. All right, we are. Yes, still going. Who's ready? Not yet, right? This went from questions to baseball players. Yeah, I mean the World Series is going on. It's a pretty big deal. It's the game one, Blue Jays versus Dodgers. I'm probably gonna watch the last bit of the game after this stream ends, after I eat these dumplings. And these are okay. These dumplings are giant. What did I do? Look at these. Chat, is this right? Are dumplings supposed to be this big, chat? Thanks, I try my best. There aren't that many people commenting, so it's not very hard. Dodgers was Yankees. 2-2 in the middle of the fifth. That's crazy. Who scored? All right. These dumplings are almost done. Okay, should I make the sauce? All right, so to make the dumpling sauce, sure. All right, so I'm gonna make the sauce for the dumplings. It's gonna be some vinegar. Yeah, normal dumplings are done. I'm gonna make some vinegar. And some hot oil. Where is it? These are my like favorite dumpling sauce. Hot oil, chili oil with vinegar. All right. Time to eat. The normal dumplings are done. We are getting close to finishing. All right, I am nowhere near a master chef. Jays hit a 2-run homer. Oh, hold on. Get a strainer. All right, this is gonna turn from a cooking stream to. This is gonna turn from a cooking stream into an eating stream. Bro, that is that's crazy. Rate 1 to 10 the dumplings. All right, I will. All right, it's time to try this. Let's do it. Got our dumplings. Get a chopstick. All right, I'm gonna try to use dumplings. Oh, so good. Wow. Legit really good. No cap, as the kids would say. The fried dumplings are also almost ready. Take a look. It's ready. Rate 1 to 10. These dumplings are probably, I give it a 9.5 out of 10. I could have used a little bit more salt in the filling, but overall, it's been pretty amazing. So good. All right, should I drop the recipe on these dumplings? They're so good. All right, I think the fried dumplings are almost ready too. Find a spatula. Check this out. It tastes so good, you guys. Maybe I should sell frozen dumplings on my YouTube shop. Look at that. All right, I'll come out with a short with a recipe. I think one of my goals for next year is to make a website with all the recipe of the dishes I make. All right, let's give this one a try. So hot. Mmm, so good. Mmm, so good. The fried dumplings are like a 9.8 out of 10. So crispy. But it's so hot. All right. We finished everything. I think that's the end of the stream. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I appreciate you all. I'll see you guys on the next stream.